Hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. This is the 26th session, and the next topic that I want to get into is a pretty common question that I get inside my Excel training. This deals with changing the width of a column and the height of a row, and this shows up in various questions that I get for many different reasons. One, I just want to get in there and make it look a little more presentable, kind of spread some stuff out, get a little more white space inside of there, and really just treat it as a formatting option. The other reason I can get this question quite a bit of is because of data starts to get cut off of it, right? The column is too narrow, or maybe the row is just too low, right? It's just not high enough. The height is not presenting all the data. As an example here, when I moved the data earlier from A1 to H14, I moved it over into E column, and the E column now is presenting all these pound symbols or hashtags, right? So the reason why that happens is because it's a numeric value. Remember, dates are numeric to Excel and it's just too narrow for the month of March. So all I need to do here is move up to my E column, right? And in between E and F, I move my cursor there. See, I get that kind of two-headed arrow looking thing. I'm going to left click and drag, and this will allow me to adjust the width of the column. You'll see if I narrow it too much, I got back to those pound symbols. If I narrow way too much, then even I'm starting to get the pound symbols instead of all those numeric values there, right? So all I do is drag that out just to give it a little bit more space and accommodate for the size of those values. Now, if it's not numeric, you don't get the pound symbol. If it's too narrow, just it gets cut off. You see this credit card is just cut off right there. So I just grab it and drag it out. There it is. And I can get that full value. You can do the same thing with rows. If I want to increase the height or decrease the height, I can go on between two rows, maybe 4 and 5 here, and I'll grab that line and just drag it to increase or decrease the height of that row. That can be super useful, not just for revealing more content, but if you want to increase the height and color the background and do some formatting commands, it can look pretty good. It can also happen if you end up wrapping text or have a bigger paragraph of text, and you need to increase the width and height of that cell. You can do that right here. Now, I'm going to give you one more tip, actually two more tips, and I love it. I love tips, I love shortcuts. So, something else you can do if you want to automatically adjust a column. I want to adjust the column width and I want to find the largest value in that column and adjust to that. What's this? So, let's say this one here. I'm going to shrink it back down again. Now I just want it to auto fit. Well, if I move my cursor in between the two column again and get that double headed arrow once again, I'll just double click and it will auto fit to the largest value in that column. What do you think of that one? Right? I shrink something else up here, double click, find the largest value. Let's see. These are all looking pretty, but this one, it can actually shrink, right? Total is much smaller. These are all much smaller. So if I double click in between F and G, it will find the largest value and fit to that. Now I say I don't really like that. I'm going to bring it back out again. I like white space. If stuff is too crowded next to each other, it becomes hard to read. So, but you got a shortcut there. Something else you can do. Love this one, and it's a question I get asked all the time. How can I adjust multiple columns? Well, if I select, let's say I want to adjust all 5 months, right, and maybe the total and the percent, let's just throw them on there and excluding the bills. But I'm going to highlight C through I, right? I'm going to go to one column right in between, and let's say D and E. and I'm going to left click and drag. Now looks like I'm just adjusting the D column, but as soon as I let go, it will adjust all of them. Right? And if I double click in between one of them, it will auto fit every column. Love it. You want it to be uniform, consistent. Highlight all the columns, readjust, and then adjust each columns. And the same will be true with rows. You highlight multiple rows in there and drag one of them, and it will adjust all of them for you. So again, modifying your existing worksheet, making sure that your data is presentable, that you can read it. You are not getting those pound symbols where your numbers should be. You are not cutting out values like credit cards. Adjust the width and height of your columns and rows. So try this out, get some practice with it, mess around with it, try the different approaches, or whether it's a single column, multiple columns, double click for all of it, right? And adjust your columns and rows. Till the time, thanks for watching this tutorial. And as I always say, if you really liked it and enjoying this journey of learning, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. All right, then we'll meet up on the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, then do let me know in the comment section of this video and try to answer this as soon as possible. Till the time, goodbye and take care.